Hello everyone and welcome to today's live. My name is Anna Denning. I'm NeuroGraphica instructor. I'm a NeuroGraphica aesthetic coach and also artist and director of English language courses at Psychology of Creativity Institute. And I hope that you're all enjoying summer. I hope that you are taking part in our Summer with NeuroGraphica marathon. And during this marathon, if you NeuroGraphica instructors, graduates from English language NeuroGraphica instructors course, presented their models, and you already met and hopefully drew with Anna Pavicic, Wendy Apple, Laura Patterson, Dortha, and at the moment, if you go to our official YouTube channel, you will see you still have a couple of days left to draw elemental checkup Finding Motivation with Simone Calvella, our graduate from Italy. And in a couple of days time, on 12th, well actually not in a couple of days, tomorrow, you will be able to draw Health and Balance with Jette Bilskov, and again I highly recommend drawing with our instructors and just having a taste of NeuroGraphica. And these are graduates from our language NeuroGraphica instructor course, and they're happily for free sharing the knowledge with you. If you missed any of the sessions, then you can follow the link on our website, and you can purchase for a very, very, very low fee any of those sessions. So I can see that a few people joined. Welcome. And today I will talk about an interesting subject, and I called it NeuroGraphica is not a magic pill, because I come across all sorts of opinions, and a lot of people basically sell NeuroGraphica and talk about NeuroGraphica as a magic pill, pill. It is not that. It is an art-based practice that literally combines psychology, art, coaching, philosophy, neuroscience, and it was founded by Professor Pavel Piskaryov, and he is probably one of the very few people, probably the only person who could have founded this method, because of his various interests, of his various experiences. And it was developed in 2014, 10 years ago, and it is a very, very simple, accessible drawing technique that you can kind of choose to facilitate change. Again, it is not a magic pill. And even Pavel himself, he's saying he didn't just come up with a NeuroGraphica method just like that. It preceded years of practice, years of education, years of research, and because we can't just, as if by magic, achieve our goals. Normally it takes time. You need to be one needs to be ready, have enough kind of experiences, neural pathways in the brain that will kind of foster and nurture that transformation. And as I say, it is NeuroGraphica is a tool for self-development, and it is it needs to be used constantly. There are sometimes obviously cases, and you might have heard about cases when somebody just done one drawing and something happened as if by magic. But even then, probably there were some experiences and certain events that led to that kind of change. And NeuroGraphica I think it is one piece of a large kind of puzzle Because like if you think about it, when we're kids, we don't just, when we're just born, we can't walk, and we can't just get up and walk. So there needs to be certain changes, certain growth happening in our brain, and then the experience of being able to sit up, roll, etc., etc. And then eventually we get up, and then we fall, and then we get up again, etc., etc. So this regular practice, I think, helps quite a lot. And also, I always say to all my students, especially those who who study at the specialist courses, that or neurographic instructors or coaches, is that everyone needs to take personal responsibility to bring changes into our lives, because one needs to be kind of ready to embrace that change. And NeuroGraphica gives us insights, gives us new understanding about the topic, but it is up to us to bring this change into our life. NeuroGraphica kind of almost like an open doors, but it's up to the person to walk through and take changes, possibly change habits, learn something new, make changes in the day-to-day routines. I mean, obviously it depends on the task, but it is up to you and up to the person who draws NeuroGraphica to make those changes in those life. Whether it is fostering relationship, possibly changing your attitudes to somebody or something, and it just have this kind of a willingness to change. And after that, the benefits kind of are cumulative. So they require time, they require patience sometimes, and you kind of need to practice and practice and practice, because you need, once you create this drawing, you need to spend time with it, possibly create another drawing, because you are creating kind of these impressions on paper that you are almost like absorbing, you're imprinting on them to bring those changes into life, kind of facilitating this change, kind of to living and breathing change before it happens. And obviously it takes different time for different people to bring that changes in their lives, because we're all different, we're all are born differently to a certain extent, and some of us are quite takes very little to change behavior or to change a habit, but for some of us it also takes time. And and you can't kind of almost rush this process. NeuroGraphica will help you to get there sooner, but still you need to kind of to go through the motions. One word of caution, obviously, is that NeuroGraphica is a fantastic tool. We say it's a tool for coaching, and if one has any health problems or mental health problems, please contact. Everything needs to be done based on the guidance of proper medical health care professionals. But it can be an additional tool on your on your journey to a better well-being. So probably one of the last things I want to say is that we're all, throughout our lives, we continue learning, continue developing, and I believe that NeuroGraphica really helps us with that self-learning, with that health development. And I'm really great believer that everyone needs that technique, and everyone needs NeuroGraphica in their life to improve the well-being, to facilitate change, to better understand themselves. And I think NeuroGraphica also helps us to stay kind of curious, interested, awake to changes, and open for evolving. So that's it, really. So thank you for your time, and I highly encourage everyone to explore NeuroGraphica. If you're new to the method, join the basic user course. As a next step, you can go into the neurocomposition course. And if you decide to link your life with NeuroGraphica, come to our NeuroGraphica instructor training course. We run them every year. They start on 9th of May. We're still taking students up until the end of August. You will need to be ready just to catch up. But otherwise, you can join us right now. And I hope to bring more of our graduates of English instructors course to the lives, because I think it's it's interesting to hear about NeuroGraphica from different people. So I highly encourage you to learn the method properly. One of the questions that I had for today, there were two questions, but one for some reason didn't fit quite right on the story, so I'm waiting for clarification on that one. But the first question was, why do I need NeuroGraphica training? Because it actually, as any tool, it takes, it requires, I think, proper training from a proper qualified instructor to learn the ropes, to learn how to draw it properly. There's obviously, if you decide to learn a new skill, for example, to learn how to drive, of course, you can, somebody, when you were young, like your dad would help you, or your mom will help you, show you how to drive the car, but you need to go and learn the highway code. You need to go and learn the proper theory, proper rules, how to drive the car. Also, it is worth to have kind of a special car when you learn, with your driving instructor in the other seat. So I think it's the same with NeuroGraphica. You can, do a little bit of kind of doodling from some of the YouTube classes. A lot of the people who show those, they're not even kind of qualified instructors, but just art teachers. But if you want to learn it properly, and if you want it to become your really kind of tool for life, I recommend learning it properly with the theory, where you learn the principles of NeuroGraphica. When you learn the theory, as I said, the archetyping kind of basis for the shapes, when you learn the basic algorithm, how it is done, and obviously the NeuroGraphic instructor, he needs to be able to show you how to do it properly. So that's my answer. I mean, if you want to learn something properly, I'm really a great believer that you need to learn it from a qualified professional. So thank you very much once again for being with me. Next week we're not having Instagram Live. We have a little break, and and the week after I will see you with Simone Calvella, our graduates from Italy, and it will be my pleasure. He's actually our first gentleman who was at the NeuroGraphic instructor course in English. So thank you very much once again, and I hope to see you soon. Have a wonderful summer, and check out our YouTube channel and the videos. Bye-bye.